I'm Jen Ricker from Zen Fitness, operating in my home studio today, and we're gonna work the shoulders in this workout. I've got hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, that's okay. Maybe like soup cans or just something you can hold on in with your hands that will offer a little bit of weight to these workouts. So first, of course, we're just gonna warm up. I'm going to start by just taking my arms and bringing them up overhead. And then bring them back in. We want our tailbone tucked under. Let's take a big breath up and down and up and down. Be mindful of your rib cage. When you bring your arms up, we don't want our chest and rib cage to lift. We want to try and keep it grounded. And keep this movement isolated just to the shoulders. Then we take our arms, lift around the back. Woo. Just playing with your range of motion, trying to get your biceps as close to your ears as you can and bring them back. Again, trying to not move through the rib cage while we're doing this. Nice big circles. Keep your breath flowing, and then we'll go the other way. Bring them back this way, that other way. And then from here, I'm gonna open them up in a diagonal. So I take my arms and I open them up and I squeeze my shoulder blades together in the back. So I just give my chest a nice big open. I go diagonal on each side. The big exhale and exhale and exhale. And then center. And then hold them out. Just get a little bit of pulse. We're going to just put a little fire in those arms and those shoulders. Little pulse down, down, down. And then pulse your palms forward. And then pulse them back. And then we'll bring it up, yay. And then palms facing down, make a fist, and then release. Fist, and release. Take your arms, interlock them behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. Firmly rooted through the feet, lift the arms up off the back. Squeeze and hug your shoulder blades together like you're hugging an imaginary ball in between them. And then if we wanted to, we could fold forward, allowing the weight of the arms to roll the shoulders forward. And breathe here. Bend at the elbows, release the hands, grab your opposite elbows at the bottom, and we'll just sway. And then bring your hands to your mat. You're gonna step yourself back into a plank, and then let's bring ourselves into our downward facing dog. Sink your heels, reach your sit bones high. Pull your belly button in, so pull it up. Get nice and loose in the armpits, loose through the shoulders. Good, then we can walk our feet forward. And start to ragdoll ourselves up. Let your arms just hang, hang, until they come up. And then we round. Switch directions. And then you're gonna reach up and grab your opposite elbows. Just draw a little circle around your head. Firmly rooted through the feet, tailbone tucked under. And we circle around. Switch directions. Good, pause here, and then we'll just twist over to the right, dropping our right elbow back, left elbow reaches forward. And then we go the other way. Good, and then we shake it out, shake your body out. Just a little shake it up, let your glutes relax as we just bounce. You know, I always gotta bring the shake into it. Just feels so good. Now let's get into it. I'm gonna grab my hand weights. You grab whatever you've got at home. Whew. And we're gonna start with punches. So of course I start with punches. but we're gonna add a little weight to it. Left foot forward, right foot back. My right foot is slightly open. Hands up to our cheekbone. Just do straight punches. 1, 2. Punch, punch. Straight out. Look my shoulder, my hips. Move together. Punch, punch. Punch, punch. Now you're gonna punch and you're gonna hold. Other hand is up to your cheekbone. And then punch, hold. Punch, hold. Let your exhale out. Punch, hold. Make sure we're breathing. Last one, hold. And then the right side, hold. Whew. Good, keep those weights up. From here, weights are in the chest. I'm standing in a nice like mountain pose, so my heels are in line with my sit bones, so right in the middle of my cheeks. I'm nice and solid. Tailbone tucked under, got my core all in line. I take my hands in my center line. I'm gonna come up, around, back to center. Now I'm gonna drop them down. Draw a big circle. Again, be mindful of the rib cage. We don't want the chest to lift up while we're going through this. We stay rooted down. Keeping this movement isolated to the shoulders. Push my glasses up. Spin around. Depending on your weight is how far away from the body you go. We can start to kind of experiment with it, keeping the core engaged. How far away can you go? Any size hand weight will do. I've got these little 3s going on. But 3s can still add a big punch. A lot of people have 5s at home, maybe 8-pound weights, whatever. And do as many reps as you can. If you need to take a rest, go for it. Now we're gonna put one weight down, and I'm gonna come into like a deadlift position. So here, I bend at my knees, my hips go back slightly, knees stay stacked over my ankles, and my feet are still narrow, just like in the previous position. Hands on the core, so we stay nice and engaged. Because the worst thing we're going to do is round the back either way. So we stay nice and engaged in the core. Now from here, I'm going to lift straight up. I'm going to come out to a diagonal. And then I'm going to reach it back. 1, 2, 3. Got all my angles here. Keeping my left hand on my belly just to hold my core accountable. Maintaining your neutral spine. Move with your breath. Inhale, exhale, exhale, exhale. One more time through. Lift to the side and back. Ooh, we stand up. We move to our second side. Bend down. Hold the core accountable with that right hand. We lift up. We're out to the side. Let's go back. using a timer today. I'm kind of just going with how my body feels. Letting my body be my own guide. And I want you to do the same thing. And the best indicator is when maybe we're gasping for air. Maybe it's time to take a break. Or when our technique starts to go out the window. So when we start like whipping our arm up in all sorts of different ways. I don't know what that back angle was. 2, 3. So we keep going as long as our reps are nice and clean. They're nice and solid. And we can kind of just go until we feel that fatigue come on. And I like to say in my class, when we feel that fatigue coming on, when that mental, when that give up point starts to creep in, we can go for 1 to 3 more. Because the mind always gives up before the body. So we just dig deep to go for 1 to 3 more reps. Let's go 1 more. Good. Now from here, we bring the hands in, we come up, we press up, bring back down, back down. So we curl, press, curl, press. Let's add a third motion. Up, up, back. Elbows hug together. Don't send the ribcage forward. It might want to, but we're going to avoid that sensation. Down, curl. So I got up, boom, back, boom. Whatever little noises you want to make. Ooh. It's all about the noises. Everybody has these different unique noises, which I love. That's what's so good about working out at the gym. You get to kind of learn these noises that people make. I make all sorts of ones. Bop, 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 do, do, do. I sing along. All right, next one. We're gonna go to the side. I'm gonna straight arm lift it, and then I bend, bent arm lift. Straight, bent. When we lift, wrist, elbow, shoulders, all lined up. Here, elbows, shoulders lined up. So I'm starting to feel that point. I'm going to go for 3 more. Up, bend, lift. Straight up, bend, lift. And then my last one, make it really strong. If you have to dig deep, go for it. Good. Let's come back to our punches. So this next one, we're going to punch, lower, back up. Punch, lower, back up. You'd never do this in Muay Thai, right? Down and up for all my Muay Thai trainers, Muay Thai fighters, my boot camp people. We'd never lower our hands down here. We always call this the choo-choo train when someone punches like this. But today, it's allowed. We're working it. Out, down, out, down. 2, 3. Good. That's how I shake out the energy. Okay, so then we're back to that like deadlift position. Now from here, I'm bent again. I'm gonna lift, and then we're gonna go straight. We're gonna bend, lift the elbow and shoulder, and then lift the straight arm. I love combos. I love working things together. I think it adds variety to each rep and just keeps the mind occupied. Keep the core strong. Rib cage pulled back, bent, up. Also, combos can help work your coordination, which is not a natural attribute. We all think that coordination is just a natural attribute, but it's just like anything else in fitness. It needs to be worked, needs to be conditioned, needs to be honed. I hear so often, especially having a dance studio, people, I'm just not coordinated. It's like, yeah, probably because you shy away from it and you don't work it. That limiting belief. Saying that, I'm not a trained dancer, and it takes me a lot of work to kind of join in with the classes and keep up with them because I'm not trained that way. But it's important to have a mindset, and I think the best thing that dance has brought me is it's brought me back into that beginner mindset, which helps me get back into the mindset of a new client, which is just like such a gift because it adds to my empathy and compassion. So I suggest you do that with yourself when we're starting something new. Empathetic and compassion like you give to other people, right? Let's go for 3 more. Elbow up, straight arm. Elbow up, straight arm. How are those shoulders doing? They're good? Okay, from here, we're gonna just come straight out. We're just gonna hold the weight here for a second. Relax your shoulders down and then just get a little pulse if you can. And then we're gonna come in and open up. Come in and open up. This works better with a smaller weight. If you've got something big going on, you might want to size down. And in, and up, and in, and up. And hold, just a few more pulses. Oh dear, oh dear. Drop down, see even these 3s can pack a punch. Let's just bring it up. We're back to the side, the front. I'm gonna do a straight up lift here. Then I'm gonna turn palms up. Let's do the same thing on the side. Lift, palms out, lift to the front. To the side. Then I'm gonna take my right hand, I'm gonna go out to the side as the left comes out in front. And then we're gonna switch. And then we're gonna do the same thing, but switch the palms. So up, ho, up, and then we go down, down, then we go up. Again, talking about coordination. How can one arm go one way, the other arm go the other way? One more round of each. Up and up. Turn it up and up. Whoo. Come back into center. Drop your hand weights down. Whoo. Hands into center, and then we're gonna swoop it up and swoop it down. Let your shoulders come up to your ears and then relax them down, up and down. Let me give ourselves a big hug. Thank you for working out your shoulders with me. I hope that helped. I hope you feel it a little bit tomorrow. Everyone likes that little burn. Thank you. See you again. If you like this, please like, comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks.